Hi you guys, today I am doing a super original idea. I came up with this. It was all me. You probably have never seen any of them before, just kidding. The assumption video that has been going around YouTube. I'm not sure who came up with this, but I can't get away from them. They're just filling up my subscription boxes. So I asked you guys if you wanted me to do one, and here we are. Basically, if you've never heard of this, just people assume things about me and I read them, and it's kind of a way to get to know me a little bit better. All right, you aren't very self-conscious in a good way. I would say this is very true. Yeah, I don't think I'm super self-conscious. I mean, I don't care, like I'll wear whatever I want. I'll go out in pajamas and I'm not self-conscious, or I'll like go out with, yeah, I don't know. So you are correct that you, these are funny, that you and Dale broke up. You and Dan broke up. I've never dated a Dale or a Dan, so no, but I think you guys are talking about Dane, who is my boyfriend. You've seen him on here. We are together. So, wrong. Okay, he also wants me to tell you that he's not 45. I'm just like checking out.
Hi guys. So yes, me and Brianna are still, you know, taken. And I'm not 45.
Actually, there's another funny one. I assume that your boyfriend was your teacher or lecturer, and that's why he's so much older. So he's not even that much older than me. He's only, I think, 8 years, which is really not that much. Like, I think my parents are like 10 years. There's so many people that I know who the age gap is like huge. So 8 years is really not that much to me. But nope, he was not my teacher or lecturer. I just served him coffee all the time. I assume that you're judgmental. Being judgmental is just like a human trait that you can't even avoid. Like, I feel like deep down we're all kind of judgmental, but in the tone of like, you're a judgmental person. I wouldn't say so. Not at all. I try to accept people. No, I definitely take pride in like accepting everyone for who they are, and like everyone's different. I'm definitely not judgmental. I assume you put the time. I read this wrong. You put the time. I assume you put the time into your YouTube as a distraction from what's going on in your personal life. I actually don't put time into my YouTube channel. Like, I wish I was way better at this, but I definitely like let my personal life and all of that take control of my life way more. Like, this isn't just like a huge priority. I wish it was, but no, I don't think, especially because when I'm going through things in my personal life, I never go to my YouTube channel as like a outlet. I'm not really good at like hiding my feelings that way. Like, I wouldn't just turn on my camera if I'm like having a really hard time in my life. I assume that you didn't like living in Boise. That's wrong. I actually loved living in Boise. And then I just kind of needed to like be by the ocean again, because I lived there for 2 years and my time was up. Okay, these are from Emmy, my roommate slash BFF. She did a lot of assumptions, thank you. I assume that you're an all or nothing kind of spirit. I don't even know what that means. My boyfriend's sitting right here also, by the way. I hope you can't see his arm, because I kind of didn't want anyone to know someone was here, but now I don't care. I don't think that I'm 100% all or nothing, because like, I'm doing YouTube and I'm just kind of make videos when I want. I'm not just like, okay, I gotta make a video every week and I gotta do this and I gotta, like, you know, I feel like that's all or nothing. So, I don't know. Am I all or nothing? I assume you love pasta. Correct. That you know who you are and you're at peace with it. I think I know who I am, but I don't also really know that kind of like, I don't know how to, I don't know really what people mean by that. Like, will I know who I am when I understand the question? But I also don't recognize the person that I was like 2.5 years ago. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm really hot right now. Can you guys tell? I look back at the person I was like 2 years ago and I don't know who that was. So am I gonna look back at this person in like 3 years and not know who I am today? Probably, because I feel like we're just always growing and changing. But yeah, I would say today I know who I am. I assume you're comfortable with your body. There was a lot like these. You don't restrict yourself regarding your diet, that you had eating problems when you were younger. Oh, I guess this kind of ties into like the you aren't very self-conscious. I would say I'm definitely comfortable with my body, but we all have insecurities and we all feel a certain way about ourselves that nobody else can understand. Even the perfect supermodels out there, they feel self-conscious, I'm sure, and have issues. As for, I've never, this is a lie. I've definitely restricted myself with my diet in the past, and only just like kind of recently I haven't. And right now I don't restrict myself at all. But you guys probably remember, like, I used to film what I eat in a week videos like many years ago, and an example of like restricting that I used to do is like I would not eat dairy, and then like on the weekends I would eat dairy, and it would be like my dairy days. And I like look back at those and I don't know. I just don't really love the whole restricting thing. But if it works for some people, it works for some people. Just for me. But then again, like that worked for me back like when I was doing it. But I also was vegan for like 5 months, which is, I guess you can look at restriction in like so many different lights, because that is really restrictive. You can't have a lot of things, but I've always just like listened to my body and listened to myself and how I feel, and it's been working for me. So that was kind of long. Oh, I guess I didn't answer that you had eating problems when you were younger. I personally didn't, like, at all. It's funny because I filmed like food diaries like in high school, and I look back at them now and I would film myself like, oh, this is my breakfast, a piece of toast, and then like, oh, this is my lunch, some like a tiny bowl of pasta. But I never was restricting. Like, it sounds like I was restricting, or it looks like it, but it was literally just me. And I think that's maybe why a lot of you guys liked when I did food diaries, is because it was just like actually what I was eating that day. I didn't plan it. I assume you are planning to move abroad again sometime this year. Incorrect. As of right now, incorrect. I don't have any plans to travel or move anywhere. I need to work here and save up money. You don't really care about your care of YouTube and your subscribers. Like I said before, I'm not super into this. Like, I don't make videos every single week, and I don't upload all the time like I wish I did. So in that case, I guess it could be true that I don't care about YouTube. I wouldn't say that I don't care about my subscribers. I think it's super cool that people like want me to make videos and message me on Instagram and stuff. So it's kind of half and half. I like really focus on my personal life. And I feel like people that are so into their YouTube channels like don't have a super like large personal. Oh my god, I feel like my face is so red. It's like really hot in this car. Anyways, what I was trying to say is I feel like people either have YouTube as like their life, or their life is their life, and it's kind of hard to like intermingle them. I assume you connect with people older than you on a greater level than your own generation. Yeah, I would say that's true. I've always been like that though. I've always been able to be friends with like the moms that I would babysit, like in high school. I remember I would be like, feel like I was best friends with the moms. I don't know what that is, but I've always been that way. So I totally, yeah, you're right. I assume you had an easy childhood growing up, worry/stress free. Totally correct. My childhood was amazing. Yeah, I miss those. I miss that environment that I grew up in. You truly are happy at where you are in your life. I would say yes, this is true. I love where I live, and yeah, I don't really love my like job situation, but I mean I kind of do. I feel like everything's kind of like meh. Like I've been happier and I've also like been not happier. So yeah, I like where I am right now. But I also think that like life could get so much better. But life can always get better. So you gotta just take what you have. Oh, this is nice. You should be a model, but honestly, you're so genuine and kind in your videos. That's sweet. Thank you. I assume that you are always such a happy person and don't often have obstacles in life. I think we all definitely have obstacles in life, whether it be like personal obstacles or things that you can't control. But I definitely try to, I think I am like a genuinely happy person, like to the core. But I've definitely, you know, we all have our days and our times and our weeks. I assume you're very wealthy and manage to live a good life without working. I assume you have a lot of money to travel. I'm editing this and my camera cut out right after I asked this question. I don't know why, but I'll just answer it now. Absolutely not. This is false. I don't manage to just not work and be wealthy. I wish. As for the you have a lot of money to travel, again, wrong. Once I like work for a few months, I do, and that's kind of how I travel. I usually, like, that's how I was able to just pick up and go to Kauai for a few months. Everyone was like, how can you do that? Oh my gosh. But I had like worked the entire year and saved a bunch of money, and like that's what I choose to do. I don't just like save my money forever and ever and ever for like buying a house. Like I'm not there yet. I'd rather like save my money and travel and then work and then travel. So yeah, I just wanted to pop on here because I want to include this. I assume you did not like Germany. That's true. I didn't really love Germany. I don't know what it was. I didn't really love it. I didn't travel all of Germany though. Like I didn't do a lot of traveling, which I should have done. So I do think that has a lot to do with it. Alright, I just checked and this lighting is terrible, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think there was one more, and my camera keeps cutting out. I assume you look like you'd be a cat person, but you're actually a dog person. LMAO. Yeah, I'm definitely a dog person. That is a great assumption. Okay, I think that's all I've got time for today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys liked this, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below because that always makes me happy. Alrighty, talk to you later. Bye.